Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name's Anna-Briella. Today I'm going to tell you everything you need to know to get started with a tavern. So the Age of War Chapter 2 brought a complete revamp to the Purge system in Conan Exiles. Chapter 3 introduced new PvE sieges to turn the tables on the Stygians with a new destructible fortress in the savannah. It also brings a new tavern system. How does it work? How can you get started? We're going to cover that in this video. So the first thing you'll need to do is build a base and place a clan coffer. Inside that, place 1 gold coin to summon the very lowest level of a purge. If you want to get more gold for higher level purges, you can get some heroic treasure from NPC camps dotted around the map, including the Black Galleon in I-7. If you make your way down to the bottom, you'll find this cat. You click on it, you can walk the cat out of the NPC camp, but expect to be attacked by enemies. Take the treasure home to your coffer and deliver it to the scribe. You can place the treasure in your coffer room, and the scribe will show that it's worth 5,000 gold coins. You can use this to raise the threat level to 3, or you can exchange the treasure for gold. Proclaim your wealth, and the Stygians will scout for a location nearby. A forward operating base will quickly be constructed near your coffer. You can place your coffer out in the open if you want to, but some walls and defences will help to slow the enemies, so you can take them out before they steal your loot. Here I'm using a level 60 character, wearing heavy armour. This is the Stygian soldier armour. I have lots of attribute points in agility, a legendary bow, and hardened steel arrows. And you can see I'm able to take out these enemies with no problem. The more treasure in your coffer, the higher the level of Purge, and the greater the difficulty. If you choose to fight the Purge with other players, or thralls, the Purge will scale up in challenge. Level 1 Purges will be over pretty quickly, and you'll receive a message saying the Stygian Hand of War challenges you. Once you defeat this boss, you'll get a message that says victory, and the Purge is over. Just defeat any remaining enemies, and you can claim your loot. The Hand of War will have keys on him. Depending on the level of the Purge, you'll receive different amounts of keys. For the first level, you should have 3. Then you can run into the forward operating base, and open the cages using the keys. We were lucky. The very first Purge we did, we got a Zamorian Barkeeper, which is what we're looking for here. We got a dancer, and we got Iskar the sellsword, who is a trader, who will sell you items to improve your defences for future purges. Behind you will be some locked boxes. You can use your keys to open these, and you'll find some iron-tiered loot and bits and bobs. The higher the level of purge, the higher the scale of the items you get from the chests. Once you've freed the Zamorian Barkeeper, she should follow you around and defend you as a fighter. When you speak to her, she'll tell you that she's better suited behind a bar. Once you've spoken to her, you'll know how to build a tavern bar. You can place the bar out in the open if you want to, or you can put it inside a nice cozy building. I'm going to show you a very simple bar you can build quickly and how to decorate it, and then we'll talk about how the bar works. If you want to build a circle, start with 6 triangles. On each straight edge, place a square. Between the squares, place a triangle, and you have the beginning of a circle. You can use this to build a tower if you want to, but if you want to increase the size, the easiest thing to remember is place squares against triangles and triangles against squares. So I'm doing squares first, filling in the gaps with triangles, and working my way out, depending on how big you want it. I wanted this to just be a small bar, but you can make this as big as you want. If you make the circle too big, you will need to add some pillars, and there are some quite nice pillars in the Acer building set. Add your walls. You can find the bar in the crafting stations tab of the build menu under countertops and bars, and then choose your bar and place it. Once you've placed your bar, place your barkeeper behind it. Here you can speak to her and she'll tell you some lore. The barkeeper talks about hearing whispers around the exiled lands. The devs seem to be excited about the opportunity for questing in the future using this system. If you click on the trade button, you can buy some food and healing items from her. If you click on enlist contacts, you can see that because we freed the sellsword in the Purge, we can enlist him as a contact for a short period of time. He will come to the bar and sit on one of the stools. While he's there, you'll be able to trade with him and buy the items that we saw in the Purge. Once that time is up, you can always reset that by discovering him again in another Purge, or you can just use him as a trader at the end of your Purges. There should be more contacts to enlist in later updates. As you can see, once you've got the barkeeper behind the bar, NPCs will show up in your tavern. We haven't even finished building the tavern yet, and NPCs are just showing up to get a drink. So I quite like to place the bar while I'm building, so that it populates as we go. Now we're going to fill this place up with some tables and some seats for patrons. I'm going to add some stairs at the front, some fences around the sides, add some shelving, bit of lighting, and a cozy carpet on the floor. I'm going to put some cups out for patrons to drink from, some more carpets, and use some wall decals to decorate. Then we need a door. And let's start on the roof. Easiest thing to remember when building a roof in a circular building is to place square-shaped roof pieces above squares and wedge-shaped pieces above triangles. Place your squares, fill in with the triangles, and then wedges as a cap at the top. I'm putting a cooking station in here to make it cozier and adding some lights outside, with a few banners to decorate. It's pretty cozy, and it's time for a drink. No building is complete without some plants, so I'm just going to put down some hops outside. Now that the bar is built, we have plenty of patrons that have arrived. You'll notice that some of the people in the bar are hireable and some are not. This Shemite dancer has a press E to talk button. We can hire him for 100 gold. There's a very low chance for high-level thralls to arrive in your bar, and they will cost about 500 gold. Once you've hired them, you can place them in the bar if you want to, in these seats. You can just stand them on guard. But this guy's a dancer, so you can place him in the corner and he'll entertain the bar. If you want to, you can take him into battle. You can make more elaborate taverns, like this one I built in the snow. You can see that it's a bit bigger and I added some sections around the sides. This one has some pillars. I've changed the appearance of the barkeeper in this tavern using improved quality of life mod, which allows me to change her appearance and give her different clothing. I've added a bigger cook section here with a pig on a spit and some fermenters. We've got a dancer at the front on that cozy rug, and then we've got an upstairs for the patrons to sleep. Here I've got a cozy little nook with some bookshelves and comfy seating. This accommodation's nice. We got some little ensuite bathrooms, and in these rooms we have some double beds, chandeliers, in these cozy little rooms for patrons to sleep. I've added a dancer at the top. This is Leonil. But you can make your bar as big as you want, any kind of dimension. As long as you have a bar, people will come to populate it. It's quite nice. Every time I come into this bar, there's different people here, and it's kind of cozy. If you want to see how I built the larger version of the tavern, I've linked the video for the full build in the description. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I live stream here on YouTube and on Twitch. Thanks for watching.